All right, welcome back everyone. This is Miss Martinez. In front of you, you should have your word work packet. On my screen, you can see I have the first page, and so today I'm just going to show you how to fill out the first page. Normally, you won't have a screencast showing you how to do this. You should be able to do it just by watching the previous screencast I just showed you. And so you would fill it out while watching the screencast. The first box on your packet says My Learning Targets. That is the title of what you are learning in WordWork. And so the title that came up on the screencast was Vowels, and you can type this in as you're watching me do it, or you could write yours in as you're watching me type it. So we learned about vowels, comma, and the letters C and K. So in this first box, you just write about what you learned about, and there's a title in there. I was trying to make this gray so it looks like handwriting, like I wrote it in there. The second box is the rules that you learned in the lesson. And this one you should, while you're listening to the lesson, be able to figure out what the rules were. So we had about 3 rules we were learning about. And our 3 rules were C is at the beginning of a word with A, O, and U. Okay, so only the k sound could be at the beginning of a word with the letter C if the second letter was A, O, and U. My second rule, sorry, I'm having a little trouble here making it fit. There, now it fits. The second rule that we learned was that we use K if I is the second. So K is at the beginning of a word with the letter I. Okay, just like kick, it had to be k, I. We knew that was a K at the beginning. C is at the beginning with an A, O, or U, just like in the word cat, k, at. Our last rule that we had this week was that at the end of the word, and I put the dash like this for the end of the word, C and K are together. That was like the word sock, the word luck, the word tick tock has CK at the end, okay? K is never by itself. You could put that kind of here too. K is never by itself at the end. So those are our 3 rules this week. And because we have those 3 rules, then you get a spelling list that follow the rules. This week's spelling list is a pretty easy one. It's just to help you remember the vowel sounds. Most of these words I think you can spell on your own. If not, this is a great time for you to practice. So down below you will write your spelling list, and I will give it to you in the screencast at the end of every screencast. So this week's words are cat is your first word, so you should be writing this in while I write it. I'm going to turn mine to make it look like handwriting. You should be filling yours out at this time. Cat is your first word. Your second word is hand. And both cat and hand have the A, and that's what you're supposed to remember. The A says a, k, at, h, and. Okay? Your third word is ever. This word is supposed to help you with the letter E. It says ever. Okay? So that you can remember E says Your fourth word this week is it. That should help you with knowing I says I, okay? It. Your fifth word is not. Not has the O, and the O, who remembers what that says? O says ah. It says ah, so n, ah, t. Your sixth word, oops, I'm going to go ahead and put it over here so you can see it, is up. The U in up says up. Is your 6th word. And your 7th word is kick. This is your word to help you remember that K and I go together at the beginning of words, and at the end of word, K cannot be by itself. C right now cannot be by itself. So it's K-I-C-K. And mine are cursive K's, so that's why they kind of look funky. As you can see, 8, 9, and 10 are blanks. You could put question marks there. This means that these are going to be words that we check to see if you were listening to the lesson. And so we're going to give you a couple, we'll call these your mystery words that follow the rules up here. And if you follow these rules, you should be able to spell these correctly for the day of your spelling test. So once again, not every week I won't help you fill out this worksheet. You should be able to do this on your own by watching the screencast, but because this is the first time, I went ahead and helped you fill it out. This should be done Monday, unless we don't have school on Monday. It may be done on a Tuesday, but for the most part, it should be done on Mondays. Thank you guys for listening, and hopefully you can make some flashcards with each one of your sight words so you can work on spelling these correctly. If you do make flashcards, you could read the word, turn it upside down, and then write it on a whiteboard without looking at it. And so it would go something like, you show yourself the sight word or the spelling word, it says cat, put the flashcard down, grab your whiteboard, write k, a, t. And you should be making those sounds while you're spelling your words. It will really, really help you become a good speller if you make those sounds. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.